Hey there, so this video is going to help you walk through putting together your Webfolio for your assessment task. So as we discussed in the lecture this week, it's probably a really good idea to make your Webfolio with certain headings, maybe like the headings of career plan, your CPD, reflections, capabilities and experience. So the first video I'm going to show you is how to put together a Webfolio of your CPD. And then that's going to be put into the rest of your folio. So let's just have a look here at the CPD templates. So you'll remember to get to those templates, you come to Tools and Resources and your Resource Center. You can also use this star icon up here to go straight there. Then you come to your For Me area. Things that have been made for you and released to you are going to live in here. And you'll see, as we did the other day, that you've got these items here released to you from OC 402. So these are your CPD record templates. So to use this one, we click on it and then click Use. So I'm going to save this as, this is my CPD record introduction. And I'll enter my goals and my outcomes in there. When I've done that, I can save it and close it. Remember, once it's saved and closed, it now becomes an asset. So when I go to my assets store next door here, I'll see that my CPD intro is there as my first asset that I've made today. So now I'm going to fill in some more of my CPD, and I've done a category 1. Okay, so this is category 1, my first category 1. So I'm going to fill in what I did here. And as we saw, we can just choose a date, what your activity was, who participated, and what that means for your practice. Once that's saved, obviously it's going to again be in my asset center. However, I've done another category 1 CPD. So I'm going to open this again. I'm going to use a new blank one. And it's going to remind me, it says you've already used this. Do you want to open the one you've already got, or would you like to use a new one? So obviously in this case, I want another new blank one here. So this is again my category 1, number 2. I've now done my category 1 hours. I'm going to continue and make my category 2 and category 3 hours exactly the same way. So when you finished making your, or filling out your category 1, 2 and 3 items, you can then come and do your totals. So you want to use that template. Okay, so from my other templates, there's my hours there. All the hours are entered in. So save that. Close. So now my assets, I've got quite a few of my CPD templates here, and I'd like to put them all into a Webfolio so that that can be one of the pages within my final Webfolio. The first thing I have to do is come to design that. So I want to design a new Webfolio. This Webfolio is going to be called CPD Webfolio. And because these are already made, I can add existing pages. So the first one I want to do is my introduction. Then you come to this tab here to add some more existing assets. Category 1, Part 1. I can rename, if I wanted to, my navigation links over here. Maybe I wanted to make that a bit more formal. You'll notice once you've added something, it disappears from the choices. So you can actually only add each template in once. Once I've added all my templates in, I save it and close it. And then obviously it's going to be a new asset here. That's my CPD Webfolio. So that's how you use those templates, and you could put together a CPD Webfolio. If you really wanted to, you could also divide each category into another separate Webfolio. For example, I can make this one category 1. Once I've made my 3 categories for the Webfolio, I could put my CPD together another way. Again, of course, I'll start with my intro, but then I can go straight into putting in those other Webfolios so that then they have their drop-down menus inside of them. And my navigation will just have my categories down the side. And then my final hours. So that's another way to put that together. And I'll show you how that's going to look. Remember to have a preview. We click on the eye to preview it, and then a full screen preview will show us how it will look as a portfolio. And this is quite neat navigation down the side. When I look at my category 1s, then they all come out. And then my category 2s, and then the category 3. So there are 2 ways that you could put your CPD templates into a Webfolio. And as I said, it's completely up to you the way you'd like to design the look of your portfolio.